Well, hello. Is anybody listening to me or am I talking to myself? Well, there's so much going on at the minute, and I thought I'd just come live for a short period of time to see who was about and if anybody wanted to talk to me, tell you what's coming up this week, and let you know what we're going to be covering on Friday on the live. Um, it looks like there's 6 people listening. Hi guys, leave a comment. It's nice to see you all. Hi Maria, Marla. Hi Patty. Hi everybody. So I've just come live to see who wants to chat with me for a short period of time. I'm in the car. I've just finished a night shift, and I just wanted to check up on everybody, see how you all are, let you know what's coming up this week, and there's just so much going on, guys. We've got so much to cover on Friday, and well, I've been in touch with Ali, Hunter's mother, and she is looking like she's coming on the channel on Friday. So that will be about 6 p.m. Tennessee time. So I have made a live for that. It's ready to be aired on Friday. Hi everybody. Hi Lee. Hi Sandra. Hello everybody. Oh, it's nice to see everyone in the chat. So I just thought I'd catch up with you all. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Hi Paula from Ireland. Woohoo, not too far from me. So, yes, if you don't know already, Dr. Phil will be aired on Friday. I think it's Thursday and Friday night. You'll have to look and check what time it is where you are. Hi, Missing in Life. Hi, Dad. Hi, True Crime Insanity. Hi, Donna. So, yeah, we're looking to have Ali on. Yeah, no, I know what you mean, Deb. There was a lot of yawning, and I keep listening to it over and over again, and I'm like, when does he yawn more? Is it when he has to think about something to give him the opportunity to think about it for a second longer? Or I don't think it was because he was bored. And I know there's some problems there. I don't know quite what, maybe learning difficulties. I don't know, autism or something. So it could be linked to that. But hi T Riley. Hi Ellen. Hi everybody. So Dr. Phil will be aired Thursday and Friday evening, I think. And on Friday, not long after Dr. Phil is on, I will be going live with Kat again, and we'll be hopefully interviewing Ali, and as well as Don messaging me. He keeps messaging me randomly out of the blue, like I'm at work, I'm on a night shift, and my phone pings, and I'm like, what's this? And it's just crazy stuff. I'm just like, where's this come from? And yeah, I think some of it is sent to a lot of YouTubers, because I've been in touch with Doug and a few others, and they've had exactly the same message. But then there's other stuff. And so the other night I was like, right, Don, what's going on with your wife? You need to look at your wife, because I don't believe it. I don't believe that Grandma and your wife, Candace, were on that property when she apparently went missing, and they don't know anything. He was like, well, don't you believe that it's not possible, that it's possible that somebody could have come around the side of the property? And I was like, no, I don't. I think something happened, and you need to look at your wife. And he's like, well, I've seen how broken she is, kind of deflecting, not actually answering the question, and more talking about how Candace is so broken. Yes, she's broken, she's upset, but is that grief because something happened while she was in her care and she's covering it up and that's why she's upset? Or is she crying because she did get kidnapped? Well, I mean, we all have our theories about that, don't we, guys? T-Manda said, T-Manda said, Dr. Phil airs here 10 p.m., I think that is, 10 short hours. Oh, in 10 short hours. Oh, wow. So that's not long, yeah, because it's Thursday. Is it Thursday now, guys? I'm completely lost. Like, I've just done a night shift, and it was dark when I started. It was dark when I finished, and I'm like, I don't know where I am. I don't even know what day it is. I think I've forgotten who I am. Like, who am I? I don't even know my name anymore. So, yeah. Hi, Candace. Hi, everybody. So I don't know if you've been across to Kat's channel. You know, the lady that comes on with me and does the lives. She's so lovely, and she comes out with some really good, like, she's funny as well, and she comes out with some really good questions. She has her own channel now, so I will link that in the description to this video when I finished. It's like Cat Chats. I'll show you. I'll link it in the chat. But she's so funny, and she's been doing these little lives and just talking to everyone. She's so nice. So she's like my best friend. So you'll have to go across and check her out. If anybody's got the link, pop it in the chat. So yes, there's so much going on this week. And I've noticed that Don has gone on his channel. He's made a couple of little videos. The last one I saw, he uploaded like 4 hours ago, and I don't know if you've seen it. It's on Don Wells Family Official, or Don Wells Family Channel Official, or something. And he's uploaded this video where they're driving into the studio, and they're pulling up at Studio 29, and then they're walking in, following this guy with a clipboard, and it all looks so exciting, and wow, we're going to be on TV. And I was just like, are you actually serious right now? Your daughter is missing. Yeah, Cat Chats, Crime and Coffee, guys. Go check her out. Candace has put it in the chat. She's so funny. I would show my face, but I'm in my uniform, and they're like really funny about that. If you go online with your uniform on or anything, stood next to an ambulance, anything to do with that, it's like really bad. It's like an offence, you know, so you can get into a lot of trouble for that. So I can't show my face right now. Sorry about that. But yeah, so Dr. Phil, as Don's making these videos about how wonderful it is to walk into the studio like it's some big thing, and God, honestly, it just amazes me how they're just thrilled that they're going to be on TV, and it's like this made experience, and then they're uploading these videos. Thanks, Cat's Eye. They're uploading these videos of them. What was it? They were going down the studios, and then they were on like this beach in Miami, and oh, look at us. Having said that, they seem to wear the same outfit for the whole entire trip. So I don't know if they just went in the same clothes that they came back in, which it wouldn't surprise me at all. But anyway, and I just think, gosh, your daughter's missing. Your kids are going to see this. Like, your boys are going to see this. Surely they go on YouTube. Candace said that day they go on YouTube. They were on YouTube the day someone went missing. So they're going to see all you know, on Miami Beach or whatever it was, and, you know, like, having a great time at the studios, and you're just there like enjoying it. Aren't they going to think, well, why didn't I go, and why haven't I been invited? And it just seems so off. Like, and a family channel, you don't have a family anymore. And I know that sounds bad, like I don't mean it to sound bad, but you don't have a family anymore. Your kids have been taken away. They're no longer with you. And I can't see you putting a staircase, proper staircase with rails on, like that being enough for you to get your kids back. Let's plaster the walls down the stairway. Let's plaster the walls in the kitchen. Yeah, we'll get our kids back. That's not going to happen, guys. I just can't see it. You need help. You need help with drug addiction. You need help with alcohol addiction. There's obviously a lot of mental health problems going on. It's not going to happen anytime soon. So, I mean, am I just being a bitch by saying that? Like, I hope I don't sound a bitch, because I'm not. I mean, you know me. I go into everybody's chat. I support all the creators. I'm friendly with everyone. I don't fall out with anyone. But I just have to be honest, you know? I'm trying to be just an honest person. But it's just a lot. And it just sickens me. You're right, missing in life. It is just sickening really sickening that they come on 1 minute on YouTube. They're absolutely pissed as a fart. He's there apparently punching her in the throat. She's now denying it. He's now denying it. Like, apparently there wasn't a welfare check. And then these messages, so he sent me these messages. So I was like, you need to look at your wife. You need to look at your wife, Don, because I don't believe she doesn't know anything. And do you know what he said to me? I promise you she was kidnapped. How can you promise me that she was kidnapped? I'm like, promise, you can promise me. I was talking to Kat about this earlier on. She said, yeah, but Emma, a promise to you obviously means a lot more than what a promise to him means. It's complete BS. You can't promise me that she was kidnapped. How do you know your wife wasn't involved? Let's read some of these comments. Sandra said, it is bad when the boys don't want to go home. It is. It's really bad. I mean, what was it they were seeing there at that house that makes them, like, not want to go back? Let me put some of these on the screen. Yeah, the boys don't want to go home. How bad is that? I mean, what was going on in that house? I mean, we've seen the videos. I think, was it on Squall Tits? If you haven't been across to Squall Tits channel, some of you are like, oh, I don't like her or whatever. But if you go across, there was an interview on there the other day, and it's definitely worth watching. And Candace and Don were pissed as a fart, right? That's saying in England. Pissed as a fart. And they were talking complete BS. And just the stuff that they were arguing, they were fighting, the stuff that was coming out of Candace's mouth, you wouldn't think that she was a woman. You know, it was just so rude. And yeah, let's go. Just unbelievable. Hi Scott H, nice to see you. And the stuff that was coming out of their mouths was just unbelievable. And I just thought to myself, did the kids actually sit through that? Is that how they lived? Was that normal for them to see that? You know, was that normal life? Because that's just so sad to think that that's just like normal life. I'm sorry if there's any noise, guys. I'm in my car, and unfortunately I can't turn the engine off because I need my charger. Otherwise we'll go off live. But yeah, I think they have lived through a lot. I think they've seen a lot. And so I don't know if you've noticed, you might not have noticed because I only uploaded it about 20 minutes ago, but I uploaded a video. Now, if you haven't been across to Jodie Sue's Facebook, she went and posted a video of like a live that she did on her Facebook page, Jodie Sue Brown, she's called. And this was about a few hours ago, so it was fairly recent. And she said that Candace, sorry, an ambulance is going past, a bit loud. Jodie Sue said that Candace had seen her on, I think they'd spoken to each other over like a phone call or something, and she tried to change her mind as to what she'd seen. So Jodie had been around 2 days before Summer went missing, and she'd seen Summer in the shower, and apparently she was shouting for a towel, and she was saying, "Get me a towel, get me a towel," and she saw Summer in the shower with Don, and she said that's what she saw. But apparently Candace is trying to get Jodie Sue to retract her statement with the TBI. What the hell? I know, like, it's just crazy. So, I mean, what do you think to that? I mean, I have uploaded the video. I've tried to break it up a bit. I don't want any trouble for uploading it, and I've put her name in the description. Hi, Ice Girl. Nice to see you. Hi, Debs. Hi, Shell. Is it Shell? Shell D. So happiness is within you, 100%. Thank you for coming in. Excited to finally catch me. I know I've just done a night shift, guys, if you're just tuning in. And I've just finished. We're late off. Got an emergency just before we finished. Supposed to finish at 6. Didn't happen. It's a normal occurrence. So, yeah, I can go home now when I've spoken to you guys. But I thought I'd just check in because there's so much happened over the last few days. Tassels Keep says, did anyone see when Don says Candace had a stroke? Summer went missing. After Summer went missing. I think that was on Doug's channel last night. Not last. What time is it there now? So it might have been on the 9th that he did that. Hi Shelby Ray, nice to see you. Hi Ellen Wilson. So yeah, there's just so much going on. But for Jodie to come forward and say, eventually, because she never said this at the beginning, remember when she started making the video on her channel? She never ever said that she'd seen Summer 2 days before. So whether she was a bit scared because she was living next to Dawn, has she moved now? I think she might have moved. Yeah, we love Doug. We love Doug. So, yeah. Dawn diagnosed the stroke. Yeah, I mean, I haven't noticed it as much recently. It could have been that palsy thing that you get, you know, where you just like your face droops to one side. It's not a stroke. So, yeah, he diagnosed her with it. He's promised me that she was kidnapped. How can you promise somebody that she was kidnapped? Anyway, for anybody tuning in, Friday, I've been told that Ali, Hunter's mother, will come on our channel and talk to us, trying to come up with some really good questions for her, something that's not been asked before. I don't really want to know about where he works and whether he's been a good boy during the school holidays. I want to know more. I want to know what his relationship was like with Candace. I want to know all the questions no one else has asked. So if you've got any, guys, leave them on my community page under the video for this Friday, and I will ask her if you've got anything that we can ask her. So yeah, hopefully, as long as she doesn't pull out, guys, I will be reading my messages from Don, and don't get me wrong, I'm not all pandering to his needs. I've been telling him, you know, I've been saying to him, I think your wife's involved. I think you need to look at your wife. And I've just been like, you know, I've not been all nicey to him. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to befriend him and be all nicey. That's not the case. But hopefully Ali will be coming on. I'm trying to find some good questions to ask her. And yeah, and so how can Candace, I'm just going backwards and forwards here because there's just so much gone on in the last few days, but I cannot believe that Jodie Sue was apparently talking to Candace on a video chat, and Candace said, that's not what you saw, Jodie. That's not what you saw. You didn't see Summer in the shower. You saw the Summer in the shower with me. Candace was fully clothed, and Dawn was in the shower. John was behind Summer in the shower, but Jodie Sue said, that's what I've seen. And Candace says, no, that's not what you've seen. It is. It's just a complete circus, LJ, a complete circus. There's just so much. And what's Ink say here? There is a lady that may be using your paperwork as her own, Emma, on Ziggy's panel. Oh, right, Ink. Who was that, do you think? Do you know what? I've had so much shit over recently. So I don't know if you've heard of the channel Missing But Not Forgotten. I think it's that. I think I'm saying it right. So anyway, I was doing a video and I used a couple of screenshots that she had on her channel, just photos of like conversations that she had. And I put them on my channel, and she literally said that if I didn't remove them, she was going to like strike me or whatever. I was like, my God, us creators should be looking out for each other and helping each other, not like, you know, I don't mind people using my content as long as they don't upload like literally my whole video and use it as their own. because I think, well, that's a bit unfair. But to use clips of people's videos, I don't see anything wrong with that. We should be all helping each other. Hi, Martha. So I don't know if you've noticed that my intro has changed recently, guys. You know the gold intro with the do, you know, the little jingle. So I'll just quickly tell you, I bought that from Render Forest. I bought the rights to that logo and the music. But there's this fucking scammer on YouTube called Hexacorp, which keeps trying to strike all my videos saying that they own the right to that music. So I'm having this ongoing issue because there's like 300 videos made with that intro, and it's just been a nightmare because I'm having to dispute every single one of them. And apparently they don't own the rights to that music, this Hexacorp. It's owned by Blue Fox. And so they're trying to sit back, go around all these big channels and trying to claim content of everybody's channels without doing any work, which is just a nightmare, which is what something I've going on in a minute. So that's why the intro music has changed. Hi, Heather. Nice to see you. Hi, Josie Joe. Hi, everybody. Modern crime and cards. The boys are the key for me, and they were the last ones to see Summer alive. Well, that's if she made it back to the house. I mean, that's what they're saying. But you don't know what they've been told not to say. And then what's even more worrying is when Dawn said, what channel was it the other night? It might have been on Squirtit's channel, I can't remember. But he said, it's a nightmare. I can't speak to my kids about their sister. I had to take Josie to one side and like whisper to him to even talk to him about his sister, but I managed to do it. And I'm like, seriously? So I'm guessing they're having visits where they've got somebody there with the kids, so they're not allowed to see the kids on their own, I'm guessing. And he had to take one of the kids to the side. Now that surely, if they're suspects, because everybody's a suspect, they're then not only violating they're also trying to intimidate a witness. Are they not trying to intimidate a witness? Intimidating witnesses as well as violating the gag order. Then lying on YouTube, then telling Jody Sue's channel, let's go, is Jody Sue, well, one word, Brown, Jody Sue Brown. I think I put the link to her. Oh, maybe not. I've just put her name in under my last video. But yeah, and then trying to tell Jody Sue that that's not what she saw when she said that she saw Summer and Don in the shower. What does Ink say? She says, we are just trying to figure out where this lady was trying to go with her story and your stuff on Grandis's conversation when she said Hunter. She is saying it's Hunter. Oh, that message. Yeah, the one on Facebook, Grandis put out, and she said, remember the one about the planting flowers? I think I know which one you mean. Yeah, I'll have to try and upload it for Friday so we can look at it. Sorry, didn't mean to disturb your chat, Emma. Oh, hey, you've not disturbed my chat. I love talking to all of you guys. That's why I've come on. Shelby Ray says, I know what you mean, Emma. Chris McDonough, TIR, struck my channel for using a cutout of his head for a troll alert video that I made of him. He copyrighted the cutout of the head. Oh, wow. I didn't realize you could do that. Like, I thought it had to be, like, part of a video or something. Or, I don't know about photos. Yeah. Some people can be funny, though, with, like, using content. And I just think, if you're just lovely, I go into everybody's chat, all the creators, and I put hearts. And, I had a bit of a drama last week because I went into Carlo, what's she called? Carlo. Chat, and I put some hearts, and I didn't realise that there'd been all this drama because I'd not been on YouTube for like a week. And then I had people talking about me in this Discord. I don't know who it was it Tiffany or somebody's Discord, saying that I'd put hearts in Q Carlock's, or what are they called? I don't know. Chat, and I was like, oh my god, don't get me involved in all of this, Anyway, it was sorted out because I don't really get involved in any of the drama. You know me, I just keep myself to myself. I don't want to know about any of that. Like, it's too short and there's too much else going on. The focus, to me, if we're talking about true crime, should be on Summer and her parents and what's going on. And people keep saying to me, but it's not about Don and Candace, it's about Summer. Summer's getting forgotten about. No, Summer's not getting forgotten about. Thank you, CS. She's not getting forgotten about at all. But in order to find Summer, we've got to go through her parents. We have to find out more about her parents, what they were doing that day, what kind of people they are, in order to get answers as to what happened to her. So it's not that we're forgetting about Summer, or we're not talking about her as much. We're talking about them in order to get to what could have happened. About Dawn coming on all these channels, I think that that's helped the situation because it's given us more of an idea of what kind of people they are. So JPL says, Emma, it's so nice to hear your voice. I hope you're doing well. I am, thank you. I've not been to bed since like 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and it's 7:38 in the morning here. I'm so tired, but I will be going to bed soon, and I probably won't wake up until tea time. I love your accent. Oh, thanks, Heather. But yes, I agree, Malu. It is a circus. It's just a complete circus, and it just doesn't end. It's like it just keeps on giving, doesn't it? It just keeps on giving. Like every day, it's something new. Now they've been told that they shouldn't go on YouTube, but yet they're ringing Doug on a live. Like he was on live. When was it? Was it last night or the night before? I think he was on a live, and Don just rang up, and I've managed to get clips for Friday. I've got the clip from Doug's channel where he rang up. I've got the clip from Jodie Sue. I've got all my messages from Don messaging me over the last few days. I've got hopefully Ali coming on. Josh says he wants to come on panel, the lab, Josh. And Kat will be there. So it should be a really good night on Friday. I'm looking forward to it, actually. So between doing all these shifts, I need to sit down and write down some really good questions to ask Ali. And let's hope that she doesn't pull out, because I'm really looking forward to asking her some questions about what's gone on. Rita. Hi, Rita, my busy mate. John Q. Hey, John Q. Hope you're okay. All right, matey. Hope you're all right. So it's nice to see you all in here. We were just saying, John, I don't know if you just tuned in. There's just been so much going on this week. Like Candace is trying to get Jodie Sue to change her statement with the TBI. About what she saw when she saw Summer in the shower with Don. I've just uploaded a video about that. Don's putting videos on his channel about how amazing it is to arrive at the studio and how he's like starstruck, like fuck off. And he's been messaging me this week just out of the blue without me even like messaging him, like random like bollocks. And so I'm going to read those out on Friday. Hopefully Ali, Hunter's mum, is coming on, guys, if you're just tuning in. So trying to think of some questions to ask her, something nobody's asked her before. Not interested, like I said, in where he's been working over the holidays. I want to ask the proper questions. I want some good answers. So Shelby Ray says, thank you, Emma. It sounds like a great lineup for Friday. Maybe Dawn will call in. Well, that would be interesting, because Kat cannot stand him, and Kat's going to be on panel, and if he comes on, he probably would wish that he had not, if you kind of know what I mean, because she just won't hold back. and she said to me, if you're ever going to interview him, just make sure I'm not on there because I'll lose my shit with him. Oh my god. So, I know, Candace, I saw you earlier on in Kat's live. She did a little live. It's so nice that everybody's gone across to her channel and has been subbing to her, because she started off with like just a couple of subscribers, and that was only like 2 weeks ago, and suddenly her channel's doing really well, and I'm so pleased. Let's get her to 1,000. That's what we need, and then, you know, she can start, because she doesn't work at the minute, and it would just be great for her to be able to make some money and have do it from home, because that's what she needs. She needs something that she can do from home. So yeah, I love it too, and it'd just be nice for her to be able to do that. And when she wants, you know, just upload videos when she wants. That would be just great for her, just up her street, as we would say in UK. So how are you all, guys? Are you looking forward to Friday? Do you know anything I don't know? It's worth going across and watching that Jodie Sue Brown video, the last one she uploaded on Facebook. It's really interesting. Some of the stuff she says, I don't know whether you believe it. Some people say they don't. Some people say she's making it up. Some people say, well, why didn't she tell us when she first started making videos about the shower and how she'd seen Don in the shower? I don't know. Maybe she's moved away now and she feels safer to be able to say this stuff. I don't know, guys. But more information is coming out all the time. But apparently the TBI know this. Apparently the TBI know that Don was in the shower with Summer. Apparently they know all this information that everybody has come to them with, the sisters essay. They know all of this. So, I mean, they're just piecing it together bit by bit, and I'm sure behind the scenes they have far more going on than we could ever imagine. It's like they've said, you know, before, anything that you come to us with, we've probably already been down that avenue, like however many times. And, you know, they probably have far more than we have. But it's great that these YouTubers can pull out these little bits of information from, whether it be family and friends or just from the Wells themselves, and, you know, bring it to the TBI's attention. Like, I sent all those messages from Grandis to the TBI and had to upload it to this system. And initially, I told them, and they were like, "Oh, right, yeah." And I said, "Right, okay, I'll send you one of them." So I sent the one where Grandma was saying, I'm beginning to think that he's involved. He needs to be locked away for his actions, whatever it was. And they were like, "Right, yeah, we need that, all that stuff, whatever you've got." So they've got all that from me. They've got everything from everybody that's come forward. And I just hope that, like we've seen with the Barrymore few cases, it took a year for an arrest to be made for that. It took a year for Maya Maletti's husband to be arrested, Larry. Let's just hope that even if it takes a year, we do get a result, because that's what we all want. And, you know, it would be a great day, wouldn't it? But what with Don messaging me and promising me that Summer was kidnapped. You can't promise me that, because you don't know that. How do you know what Grandma didn't do something? How do you know that your wife's grief isn't because she did something to the child, or there was an accident and she's covered it up? How do you know that there wasn't something going on with Candace and H? Do you know what I think, guys? This is what I was thinking the other day. I was thinking that they were in the car and Hunter was told to be quiet. Do you remember? He was told to be quiet because Candace was on the phone. She was about to answer the call to Don. So she was quiet. Everybody had to be quiet. And Emma, check out Scott H. Community War from earlier today. Oh, I will after this. I'll have a look. Thank you, Sherry. And I think that he was out with them for the day. He had to be quiet in the car because Don called up. Candace didn't want Don to know that she had Hunter in the car. I think she'd said to Hunter, you can come back. Yeah, you always come back. You can come back. Who knows what was going on between those two? We don't know. We've got theories, but who knows? I think Don was asking, because he asked, didn't he? Hunter said that Don asked, what time will you be back? Now, that's something you say if you're at home. What time will you be home? Why would that matter if he's not there? So I think he was at home. And I don't think Candace realised this. And I think Candace drove back with Hunter, and she got halfway up there. She got right to the top of the hill, and she saw Don's truck. And I think she turned around quickly and sped down that hill as quick as she could in the opposite direction to get Hunter back out of that hill because she realised Don was at home. That's what I think. And I think that is the car that the speeding away at speed that Jody Sue heard going down that drive. I think that Don possibly saw Hunter in the car. And I think that they'd already had communication at home about how she shouldn't be involved with Hunter, or he wasn't happy about it, or he was jealous, or there was a lot of conversation behind the scenes there between the two, Don and Candace. And when he saw Hunter coming back, I think he lost his shit. I think there was a lot going on at that house that day, but I think he was there. Granda said to me she felt he was there. Jen said that Candace had said to her on a face call that Hunter was there that day, or he'd gone back that day, and Dawn had finished early. Oh, thank you, Joel. I try. I can save lives, but when it comes to YouTube, it's a whole different category. But yeah, I'll check out. Thank you for that. I will check out Scott H's community page. Shelby Ray says, interesting. Yeah, well, that's just something. I was driving home yesterday after a night shift, and that's what I thought. No, they're not, Bonnie. You're right. I don't think they are. I mean, we've seen them lie over and over again. I want to make a video, but it's going to take me a hell of a lot of time to do it, where I go through every lie and contradiction. Every lie and contradiction. But obviously, they're all different videos on all different channels, and I'm going to have to go through them all with a fine-tooth comb, and it's going to take hours. But I do plan to try and do that at some point. So, wow, we've got 178 people in here. I guess a lot of people have gone to bed. I don't know what time it is where you lot are now. It's 7:50 a.m. here. Don told Doug that Hunter was sending porno on the phone to Candace. Yeah, so there you go. Don has admitted that Hunter was sending stuff to Candace that was inappropriate. Okay, so Don knew that something was not 100% between the two of them. So they'd already had conversation at home between the two of them where Don's probably said, you need to stop this shit. You need to stop this, Candace. I don't know what's going on between you two, but you need to stop this. Hi, Interior's Opinion. That's nice to see you. 3 a.m. here. Wow, Candace, you're up late. 7 p.m. 7 p.m.? Where are you, Joel? Wow. That's early compared to the other people in the US. 1:50 in Oklahoma. T. Riley, you need to get to bed, guys. Never mind listening to me. 2:50 in Michigan. Do you know, I'm just saying in Sherry's Opinion, I don't know if you've only just tuned in, there's just been so much going on. So much going on. We're going to cover it all on Friday. But I just think that she took him back that day. She didn't realize Don was there. She got to the top of the hill, drove in, thought, shit, Don's home. What's he doing home? And yeah, that's what I think. And I think she turned around quick to get rid of him. So what's Coco Sanchez say? I think Alison is part of kids. Please check the YouTube channel. Please check the YouTube channel. Missing, but oh no, I'm not going in there. She tried to strike me. Well, she's not tried, but she threatened to strike me. She throws very disturbing. Yeah, I can imagine. She's yeah, just because I uploaded a screenshot that she put on Ziggy's channel, and she just said, you need to take that down, take that video down. And I was like, whoa, what have I ever done to you? Like, we're all supposed to be helping each other. Like, please, guys, please. I mean, some people, I don't get involved in all that drama. Prayers somebody's found. So true. Is there something new on the newsroom? The truth and all real and spirits and more. I wonder if there's something new on the newsroom. I'll have to check that out as well. I don't do that channel. No. Well, I didn't even know it existed, to be honest. I'm not being rude. I just never seen it, for whatever reason. And I was on Ziggy's channel and she uploaded a photo that Missing But Not Forgotten must have given her to play. And so I thought, oh, that's interesting. So I screenshotted it and I played it on one of my videos, used it in one of my videos. And instead of just saying, oh, you're using this, like, this is mine, like, I prefer you not to, or whatever, and I'd have been like, oh, I'm so sorry, do you want me to remove it, or whatever. She was like, take that down, you need to take that video down, and I was like, whoa, okay, like, no need to be so, like, quite so harsh and rude. Like, I've never been nasty to you in any way. Like, I'm always willing to help. I'm sure you've used stuff of mine in the past. Anyway, I'm not getting into any arguments with anyone. It's not worth it. Down Under Crime Talk. Hey, girl. So, Candace and Don's family channel. What family? Definitely, Heather. Definitely. They're not going to be getting those kids back anytime soon. Putting a handrail on a staircase is not going to get kids back. I'm sorry, but it's not. There's far more important things to worry about than your staircase. Like getting yourself some mental health therapy or whatever they call it over there, getting yourself some detox, addiction, or maybe aggression, what do they call it, anger management. There's so much that they need to get sorted out before they're even going to be showing any kids on that channel. And then they're violating the gag order however many times, which I'm sure they're going to end up going back to court for, because it's all over YouTube, as well as trying to he was on, I don't know, whose channel was it, on Swalt's channel, when he was saying, it's ridiculous, I can't even talk to my kids, I have to talk to Josie without anyone knowing. So what, you're like talking to you're a suspect and you're trying to influence somebody else? Like, what the hell? Yeah, T. Riley, thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Nice. I taught in prison. Yeah. No, it's not. She's a narcissist. Oh my God, yeah. But very manipulative. Very manipulative. She knew exactly how to get Don back from Utah, exactly how to get him back, tell him there's another man in the house. I don't think there was anything going on between Candace and that guy, what's it called, Jose or whatever. But I do think that she manipulated that situation because Don wanted to stay in Utah. He said he had a good job. He was trying to move his family over there, and Candace didn't want to go. So how do I get my husband back? Tell him there's another man in the house. That should do it. Didn't realise it was only kick off and go tits up when he got back there, though. Yeah. Hi, gamer guy. Nice to see you. Hi, Josie Joe. Hi, everybody that's just tuning in. Peace. Denise says, Sheriff will be on the news tomorrow. I can't wait. Lots to be revealed tomorrow by so many. Yes, and for anybody that's just tuning in, I did have Ali say that she would come on my channel on Friday. It will be nighttime here, probably tea time, just after dinner time where you are, evening, mid-evening, and she's going to come across, so I'm going to talk to her. We're going to read out all of Don's messages that he's been sending me over the last few days, and, you know, some of it, honestly, guys, just, oh, Candace has been so upset. She's broken. She's on the edge of a mental breakdown. I'm like, well, probably because she's got something to hide. And it's something else, guys, that I need to mention. Something else. Did you see, now, was it on the newest, just think, oh no, it was on Doug's channel the other day. I think it was aired the 9th at night time, or it might have been just early hours of the 10th. He did a live, and it was just a normal live, and Don rang up, okay? I'm going to play this hopefully on my channel on Friday. And Don rang up, and he said, what was it he said now? He said, oh, when Candace was in with Dr. Phil, what was it he said now? He said something about Candace. He basically made out that Candace had failed the lie detector test that they put on for her whilst there. And he was trying to make out why. Because he said, you know, she's obviously got some sort of memory to do with that day and something that she'd seen, or maybe she was followed. So he's basically trying to cover up for the fact that she let it out of the bag before it even was aired on the Dr. Phil show, that it looks like Candace failed the lie detector test when asked whether she knew something about what happened the day Summer went missing. So there you go. He's trying to make up excuses, exactly. And I do hope they interrogated them. But it did piss me off a little bit the other day when Kat actually showed me something that was on Dr. Phil's website regarding the Wells family, and it said that they're getting bullied by all these YouTubers. Fuck off. They're not getting bullied by a load of YouTubers. They've got something to hide. We know that. You know, did we turn around and say Gabby Petito's dad did something to her? He drove to the desert and did something. No, he didn't, because we knew that he hadn't. We're not stupid. We don't just go for every family member of every crime case. They've put themselves in this situation because they've made them look so freaking guilty. Yeah, so it will be really interesting. He's basically made out on Don's channel that Candace failed the lie detector. He never said that, but by what he said, he actually said, you know, due to the fact that she had this memory, she must have had this memory, and that's why it, you know, it didn't happen for her, because she had a memory to do with that day. Whatever. Yeah, Shelby, you saw that too. Yeah. It's just annoying. But Friday, anybody watching, we will be covering Don's messages. We're going over what Jodie Sue said. We'll hopefully have Ali on. Josh from the lab's coming on. I don't know what Doug's doing. If he's coming on, he's not replied to my message yet. Having said that, I don't know if Doug's the best one to come on, because he's made so many jokes about her, and I don't know if she's seen it or not. So that might be something I have to speak to him about. What else? Oh, there's just so much. We've got so much. So much has gone on this week. It's like this live is just going to last for hours. But I'm not one for doing like really long lives, because I just think people get bored after a certain length of time, and then, you know, it's just too long for people. They don't really want to watch a 5-hour live. So Heather says, Dawn's always covering for Candace. That's why she hardly talks. Yeah, have you noticed? Up until recently, and he still does it now, keeps her in the background, kind of like pulls her back, talks over her, whispers things to her, tries to keep her out of the limelight. Is it because he's scared for her to talk, because he's worried that she's going to say something? Yeah, Dolly Mixtures, that's what I think. I think he knows more. And yeah, it does. When you're talking though, it does go by so fast, and you don't realise. And you look, and you've been on for 2 hours, and you think, oh my god. It's like now I've been on for 50 minutes. I've not stopped talking, and I don't know how I've done it, to be honest. After a night shift, it was really busy tonight, actually, guys. One after the other, all night. We've not had a break. Well, we did have a break for half an hour. That was it. So Bonnie says, you're doing great, but I believe, jumped, but I believe this is all over our heads. God bless you and prayers. I agree, Bonnie. I'm trying to do my best. I mean, even when Don's messaged me, completely out of the blue, I've not messaged him first, and he messages me, and I'm like, you need to speak to your wife. I've said to him a few times now, you need to look at your wife. I said, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but you need to look at your wife because she's not telling you the truth, Don. She's broken. You know, she's on the edge of a mental breakdown. Right, whatever, but you still need to look at your wife. Yeah. It is. Yeah. Yeah, Peace and Denise, that's right. If you haven't seen Jodie Sue talking, you need to go across to her channel. Jodie Sue, all one word, and then Brown, on Facebook, and she's just recently uploaded a video in the last 5 hours, and she's talking about how she saw Summer 2 days before she went missing. When she went round to the house, she was stood in the lounge area talking to the boys. She saw Summer come out of the shower, all naked, with apparently Don behind her. She knows what she saw, and now Candace is trying to tell her that's not what you saw. You saw me in the shower with Summer. No, you were fully dressed, Jodie Sue said. No, you saw me in the shower. You need to remember that it wasn't me you saw. It wasn't Don you saw in the shower. You need to change your statement with the TBI. Whatever. Jodie Sue said, no, I know what I saw, and you've picked the wrong boat. I'm not going to do that. So I'm glad she's sticking to her word. There's people that are saying they don't believe Jodie Sue. I mean, I'd like to believe her. I'd like to think that I believe her. What reason has she got to lie? Like, I don't know. Gamer guy says, I'm happy. No, I got into an argument with my cousin. He blocked me and he told me to die. Ew, that's not very nice. Oh dear, sorry to hear that. Jodie Sue Brown. Oh, hi, Jodie Sue. We were just talking about you. Hi. You can come up and chat with us if you want. I was just saying that you'd uploaded that video. I sent you a message earlier on. I don't know if you saw it. I sent you a message saying what a strong woman you are, and stay strong, not to let anyone influence you, or, you know, like, not to let anyone try and tell you. But I think you're a really strong woman from what I've seen, and I can't see anyone letting you do that. Hi, Jodie Sue. It's really nice of you to come in. Thank you. But if you need anything, just let me know. I sent you a message earlier. In Jerry's opinion, we want, you want me to kick his butt for you. Who? Who's in here that I might want to get rid of? Oh, gamer guy. I don't know. Let me know. But yeah, so I've just finished work, guys. Thought I'd chat to you for a bit. It's nice of you all to come in, but like I was just saying, Jodie, there's so much going on this week. Don's been messaging me out of the blue, and some of the stuff he's been saying, like, I'm telling you, I promise you she was abducted. I promise you. And I'm like, yeah, right, you need to speak to your wife. And just, I don't know. Ali said she might come on Friday and talk to us, so I'm hoping to like speak to her. Kat's going to be on, Josh from the lab, and you know, if you want to come up and speak to us, Jodie, on Friday, I'd really love to have you up. I mean, you obviously don't have to if you don't want to, but it would be really nice to talk to you in person. So, what's this one here? And Dawn has admitted what happened to Summer. People talk so much, everyone missed it. People here to respond, not here to listen. He said these narratives 3 to 5 times. TBI is about to explode. Yeah, I'd like to think so. Dawn has admitted what happened to Summer. Well, he's admitted that she was abducted. I haven't heard him admit anything else. Yeah. Lucy says, I did see it, yes. It's been a busy night and not slowing down. I know I've been working, Jodie Sue, all night. I work on an ambulance and I've just finished work, and I thought I'd come live for a little bit, but I have missed most of the lives tonight. Managed to like go in for like 5 minutes or so, and then I've had to come back out. So I've not got to like really actually listen to anybody. Oh, Justice Jenny, thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. That's really kind of you. Yeah, oh, there's some really nice people in here tonight, or this morning, should I say, night where you are. But so much has gone on. So I've messaged you, Jodie Sue. If you want to come on Friday, I'd love to have you on. Just message me back on Facebook Messenger. But yeah, if you want to speak to Ali as well, she should be on. But yeah, I'm going to have to go, guys. I've got 220 people in here. I appreciate every single one of you for being here and listening to me, like literally talking for what seems like ages. And I just wanted to come and talk to you because there's so much going on, and hopefully we're going to get to cover all of that on Friday. If there's any changes and Ali decides she doesn't want to come on, then I'll let you know. But until Friday, I need to go to bed. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for caring enough to come in. All have a blessed day, as Nancy in Tennessee would say. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shelby Ray, for coming in. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, all the creators that have come in. Scott H. Thank you, darling. Thank you, all of you. And I will speak to you again soon. Take care, everybody. Bye, guys. Love you all. Bye. Bye.